Hello, this is Craig from Bitzbox.co.uk. I am joined by Wayne.
Hello.
So this is a 1500 point Warhammer 40k 8th edition bat rep. I will be taking my World Eaters, and Wayne will be taking the Korps of Krieg. So yeah, really fun stuff to show you in our armies, and lots of stuff that you might not normally see so much on YouTube. So I'm using a decimator from Forge World, and obviously Wayne's got a whole Forge World army. So yeah, let's just crack in and show you what we got.
Yay.
Okay, so this is 1500 points of World Eaters, led by Mr. Khan the Betrayer. We also have a Chaos Lord on a Juggernaut with he's got a plasma pistol and a power axe. And then we've got a Dark Apostle with power maul and plasma pistol. We have 24 Chaos Collists with 2 flamers. We have a squad of 8 Khorne Berserkers, 2 plasma pistols, and then a champion with a plasma pistol and power fist. And we also have the icon. We have a Rhino and a Land Raider. 10-man squad of Khorne Berserkers with chainswords, and then the champion's got a plasma pistol and power axe. Then we have the Decimator. So yeah, I want to try it with Decimator from Forge World. I love the model, and it seems pretty decent. So we'll see how it gets on. However, we're going to be facing a lot of firepower.
Okay guys, here is my Korps of Krieg, 1500 points. So we will start with the HQs. So I have a Marshal, who has a hotshot las pistol. I then have a company commander. He's basically the platoon leader of old with just a normal las pistol. The Commissar on horse with power sword. I then have a Leman Russ with a Radicator cannon, 3 heavy bolters. A squad of 2 Hellhounds with Chem cannons and multi-melters, one of which unfortunately doesn't have a model on, but that's the only proxy in my army apart from the Chimera. Then have a squad of 2 quad launchers, a squad of 2 heavy mortars, a Storm Chimera, so that top gun is actually an autocannon, but I haven't bought the turrets yet. I then have 10 Grenadiers with 2 flamethrowers, who will be in the Chimera with the company commander guy. 10 Death Riders. The sergeant in the middle there has a power sword, a heavy weapon squad with 3 las cannons, and then 3 squads of 10 infantry with a plasma gun. That is 1500.
Okay, so here is the board and our deployments. We are using the Spearhead Assault deployment, so essentially 12 in, and then you draw a diagonal line up to 9 inches from the centre, which is where our dice are. And on this side there is a load of Krieg. We also have objectives as well. We're using our specially made Bitzbox ones, which anyone on our $20 Patreon pledge will be getting as part of their gaming aid reward this month. There's going to be all measuring devices, dice, and objectives, etc. More information will be on our Patreon. And on this side are the World Eaters. And again, we have some more objectives, so number 3 is here. Number 4 over there, and number 1 down here. So I finished setting up first.
So you get first
Well,
turn if you choose.
I get first turn, which I do choose.
Gonna try and seize.
Obviously Wayne will try and seize.
Nope.
Nope. So we're going to draw our cards. We should mention what mission we're actually playing. We are playing just the first maelstrom mission, which is essentially, I can't remember what it's called, but it's essentially just
Cleanse and control.
Yeah, cleanse and control. That's right. Three tactical objective cards each per turn. So they're not secret from each other, are they? So we can just go ahead and draw them. I shall draw mine first. I get Assassinate. So as for killing the character, probably not going to happen. Oh, the camera doesn't really want to look at that. Defend objective 1. Okay, so we're going to be parking someone's bum up over here. And defend objective 2. These are well shuffled. Which is way over there, so that's not going to happen. Okay, I'll pass the camera over to Wayne.
I don't draw mine yet until my turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that makes sense.
Yep.
So we'll go into movement and we'll be back. Okay, so I should point out what's actually in my vehicles. The 10-man Khorne Berserker squad is in this one. And Khan, as you can probably tell, is in there with the 8-man Khorne Berserker squad. Everything has marched forward. These guys ran, this ran, and these two just moved as normal. And the Chaos Lord is defending objective 1. He probably doesn't want to, but I'm forcing him to, so we'll go into some shooting. So the Decimator is going to fire both his Butcher Cannons at this Las Cannon team. So 3 pluses to hit. It's Strength 8. So it should be 2s. And I think it's -1 ATL. Let's check. Yeah, -1. 2 damage.
Okay, so 5 up because we're in cover. Save 2.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to spend a command point and re-roll that in case I can save it. Save a las cannon. No. So 1 team is dead.
Yay! Oh, well, I'll expect a little bit. Okay, so we're going to fire the Land Raider next. The las cannons are going to go into this tank here, and the heavy bolters will fire at this squad. So we will start with the las cannons, and their strength 9. I assume that's with toughness 7.
Toughness
Right?
8.
So 2.
Yep. And it's minus something good.
I believe they're -2.
-3.
Oh, -3.
So 6 up save because we have 3 up armor. Nope.
So
that's 2d6.
2d6. So we can get this again.
9.
9.
Nice. Grab one.
Yep. So heavy bolters. Oh, I declared it early on into that squad when I was meant to do it into las cannons. So
we can do it into las cannons.
Okay.
We discussed it.
We were discussing that. We said do we do squad or las cannons, and we didn't measure. We were measuring the range. So yeah, it's actually into the las cannons. Sorry. Anyway, 3 pluses. Oh, really bad.
Strength 5.
They toughness 3, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they do win. 3 pluses.
And then -1.
-1.
So 5 up again. Didn't save none.
Just 1 damage.
There's no point in me re-rolling one because I don't believe you can discard one.
That is the end of Khorne turn 1. Onto the Krieg.
So I'm going to discard one of my objectives at the end of my turn, and that'll be defend objective 2. I can go over there.
Now on to Krieg. They're just talking about objectives at the moment, so look.
Yeah, you could then discard that with 2 command points.
Yeah.
Get fresh. Okay, so my objective cards, I have defend objective 4, which is over there, on that hill behind the Land Raider. Behind enemy lines, I have to get in his deployment zone.
Oh my goodness.
And scour the skies. You don't have a fly.
No, we discard that.
You don't have anything that flies, do you?
Nope.
Okay. So secure objective 5.
Is that your side? Yes, hit.
Oh,
So that's achievable.
that's
Yeah, anything that's impossible to achieve, we'll discard.
yeah, we've always done that.
Yeah.
So that is the Krieg's movement.
Yep. So basically, the 3 infantry squads have moved on to their objectives. This poor thing just lumbered up as best it could because it's only got 3 wounds left. The Death Riders charged up, and so did these. So onto the shooting. Okay, so shooting, I'm going to start with this. He's going to flame them with the Chem Cannon and multi-melter the Decimator. So we'll start with the multi-melter. Hits on 4s. Nope, misses. And then, no, misses. Maggie. D6 hits on the cultists. 2 hits on the cultists. It always wounds on a 2. So 2 wounds and -3. That's 2 cultists.
Yeah.
Disintegrated.
Melting.
And then its sister tank is going to repeat. So multi-melter doesn't hit, but I'm actually going to spend a command point and re-roll that, which doesn't hit anyway. So then D6 hits on the color, 6 hits. Wounds on 2s. That is 4 dead.
That takes up to 6 casualties.
So my marshal here, he's going to give these guys bring it down, so that's re-roll 1s to wound, and he's going to do exactly the same on these guys because he can do 2 orders a turn. So the last cannon is going to do its shot into the decimator there. Hits on 4s. That was a 5, so that hits. Strength 9.
Yep, we are toughness 7.
So 3s. Wounds. Minus 3 AP.
So we do get a 6 up. Well, I think we have a 5 up in that actually. We do.
Yep.
But we failed it.
Okay, so D6 damage. 1, I'm going to re-roll that with a command point. For 6. Marksman on the last cannon there.
So he has taken 6 wounds. He's only got...
So Chimera's going to shoot its autocannon and heavy bolter at him, and the lad's going to raise at him. So autocannon, nothing hit, and a heavy bolter, 2 hits, strength 5 against toughness 7, so 5s, no wounds, and then 6 shots against the cultist because it's within rapid fire range. 5 hits, strength 4, toughness, no, strength 3, sorry, toughness 3.
Yeah.
4s, 4 normal saves.
Okay, I think there was 6 up. Double check. Yeah. So 4.
Yep.
1, 6s. I got 1. 3 more.
So the front 4 Death Riders are going to fire their las pistols at them. So they hit on 3s. I think. I'll just double check actually. Think about it. No, they hit on 4s. 2 hits, 4s to wound, 2 wounds.
Okay, so 6 ups. Oh!
Nice.
Teacher hits.
It's a rare occasion.
Okay, so the Leon Russ is going to fire everything at the Decimator. So his 3 heavy bolters first, hitting on 6s now because he's wounded. Nothing. And his Nova Cannon, D6 shots, 2 shots. That hits on 6s as well. Nothing. Okay, so 2 heavy boys into the Decimator engine, or Deci as Jazz nicknamed it now. 6 shots. I'm going to re-roll that 2.
Get a 1.
Probably. Nope.
Oh,
5. Luckily, I had just the right amount of dice here, so we hit on 4s. Oh. 5s to win because we're in strength 6. Reroll 1s. So 1 wound. That's at -1.
So that's a 4 up. Yep.
Okay. So quad launchers, now are going to shoot the cultists. So they're 4d6 shots each. So it's 8d6 shots in total. For a good amount of shots.
That is nuts.
And we shall return after Wayne has got a bucket of dice. And we're back.
Yep, so 4s to hit with all of these. Oh! Oh my.
That's a lot of hits actually. Wow.
That was above average.
That was really good.
What was it, 5?
Strength 5. 3 re-rolling 1s because of the order. There is a few 1s in there. And only 1, 2.
Wow.
So
Holy crap.
5, 10,
We can do this.
18 6-up saves.
Even 18 colours. So I think they're gone. Come on, t-shirts. It's rain and fire. Probably not enough.
So 3.
So
that'd be 15.
15. There's 4, 5. Oh no. No! No!
First blood.
There's first blood.
So with that, that is the end of Death Corps Town 1.
And you have got an objective 2.
Objective 5.
Yeah, I mean an objective as well. Yeah, not objective 2.
Yeah.
As well as your first blow.
Yep, and I'm going to discard defend objective 4.
So, Khorne, turn 2. We have secure objective 1. I'll take that.
That's just
Yeah. Okay, so as you'll see, these Khorne Berserkers have jumped out of their Rhino and moved forward. Hopefully we can get an assault here. We shall try. I originally wanted to advance my Rhino to go back onto this objective. However, I did need quite a big roll and I didn't make it, and I spent a command point to try and re-roll it and still didn't make it. So instead we advanced forward and the Lord's left on the objective. The Land Raider has moved forward, the Decimator's moved forward, and Decimator's moved 10 inches, which is just crazy.
He also healed the wound.
And he also heals a wound, yeah, he heals a wound at the beginning of every turn. And our little Dark Apostle, who's now all on his own, has just moved up. So ready for some shooting. So I'll start over here with bolt pistols going into this little Krieg squad. So 3+ to hit. They're only toughness 3, aren't they?
Yep.
So it'll be 3+ to wound.
Ooh.
For that many, obviously.
5 up saves. Ooh,
Not bad.
3. So we'll go
3 from the front.
2, 3.
So we also have a plasma pistol as well. Hits. That'd be a 2.
No save.
Okay, so
We'll take him.
okay, so we're going to butcher cannon the Death Riders. So 3+ to hit, or 2 1s. Now, do I spend any points to re-roll? I'll re-roll 1, as I need to spend my command points. So I'll re-roll 1 of these. Knock something over. Oh, okay. That was a lame roll, but what's their toughness?
4.
Ooh, so strength 8. Oh, still get a 1. So that's 2, and it's just -1.
Yep, so 5 up, because we have Carapace on.
And that's 2 damage.
Yep. So 2 damage each, or 2 damage?
2 damage per shot.
Right.
How many wounds do they have?
2.
Ah.
Take him and him.
What the banner, man?
We're going to plasma pistol that Hellhound. Let's go for it. And we don't hit, I don't think he's 3 up, but I'll double check him. Some of the characters are 2. Ah, he's weapon skill 2, but he's 3 on ballistic skill.
Yep.
Okay, so Land Raider's going to split all his attacks up. He's going to have 1 twin las cannon on this guy, or 1 on this guy, and the heavy bolters up on the remaining las cannon. So we will start with this tank first. So 2 shots from a twin las cannon. Both hit. 1
wound. 6 up. Nope.
So it's D6.
2.
Do I reroll that? I'm going to reroll that. This will be a 1 now. Oh, 6.
6.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, worked for us both. So that puts me down to 3 command points left. So the other 2 shots into the other tank. Both hit. 1 wound.
6 up.
Oh,
Saves it.
that tank. And then we have 6 heavy bolter shots into this guy.
Uh-oh. Freeze.
Oh, so just a 2.
2 5 up saves.
Oh,
No,
so
he's
close.
dead. I'm not going to waste a command point on him.
So charge phase, he's actually going to charge into this tank. They pretty much can't fail, so you get 8 inches. They're going to charge in. Right.
So Overwatch with the autocannon. 1 hit. Strength 7. Wounds.
AP on that?
I will just double check.
I think it's -1 or 2, isn't it? And we'll roll the
Minus
dice.
1.
So that's fine.
Heavy bowler. Nope. And the las gonna raise. Nope. Okay.
Decimator is going to declare a charge into these guys.
Yep. So las pistols on Overwatch.
Ooh.
Ooh, 3 hit.
Could actually
Strength 3, so they need 6s. 1 wound.
3 up. Ooh, let's take the wounds. And then, so that wound he regained is gone. That doesn't bode well for our combat. We need 5 inches. Get 7.
Shame.
Oh, the 3 rolled it probably. Rah! Different. Okay, Land Raider's going to charge into this tank.
Yep. Chem cannon. 3 shots. Wounds on 6s. 1 wound at -3.
Oh, there goes the dice. 5 up.
Yep.
Hey.
And multi-melter doesn't hit.
We should get in. Only just though.
Yep. Trundle.
Smash. Okay. Okay, so the Land Raider has 6 attacks, although it hits on 6s. I've got 2. It's strength 8.
Toughness 7. Freeze.
That does 1 wound.
No rend, I assume.
Yeah, I guess it just takes
3 up. Save.
Well, that was fun.
I'm going to use 2 command points now to interrupt.
Last 2.
To have the Death Riders attack.
Oh no.
Okay, so Death Riders have interrupted, so they're all hitting on freeze.
Oh, that's not bad.
Good hit. They are only strength 3 though, because we're on the charge. Oh!
Of course.
Oh! 5 saves, no rend.
So it's a 3 up. Probably going to die.
Come on. Yes!
But do I reroll on both or 1? I can live with 1 wound.
I've got the horses yet.
Ah, have you really?
Yeah. 2 attacks each from the horses.
Might be worth just dying then. Okay, yeah. We'll take it, mate. That'd be a waste of command points.
You
Does
need
he
to
explode?
see if he explodes.
Yes. No.
And so consolidation.
So we have 30 attacks here from the Khorne Berserkers.
And they get to go twice, don't they?
They get to go twice. Also, let me find them. I think they still get 3s. Yeah, I'm going to do it in 2 batches of 15. So that's the first lot. Not bad. Toughness?
7.
7, so it'll be 5s. We are strength 5. That's not too bad.
Good.
So that's the first 15.
And that's 6.
They're just chainsaws, aren't they? So there's no HP.
So 3+. We're all good.
Nice.
See our next lot.
5, 15. They're not as good. Five.
3+. 2 wounds.
That's not too bad.
3.
So, yep, now it's on to normal combat turn, so they get to go again.
Yeah, 5 more extra dice then. So yeah, do it all over again. Freeze.
Ooh.
There's an insane amount of attacks with that.
Yeah, the chainswords are. Oh, actually, I've made a bit of a boo-boo because I'm using them all as chainsaws. He's actually got a power axe. So
There's some less attacks in the next one that would make up for both rounds.
yeah,
of attacks.
I'll take some attacks out and then I'll just do his attacks. Yeah, that makes sense.
But
So 5s. Thing is, he'd have a better chance of wounding it as well. So
3.
that's just 3.
3 up. Save.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so essentially we're just going to roll all his attacks from the 4 rounds of combat separately. And so these will be remaining chainsword attacks. I hope that makes sense for people. 5s. 1.
3 up. No. Let's took 3 now.
And then he'd have 6 attacks from the 2 rounds of combat. Still hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Toby's got a power axe, so it's actually forced to wound. So it's still 1.
Any round?
I think there's -1 on the power axe. I'll just double check.
-2.
Oh, it's -2. Nice.
So 5 up. Nope. That's another damage. Just taking 4. 3 attacks back. Hit on 6s. Nope. This guy. D3 attacks back. 3 attacks back. Hit on 6s. 1 hit. Strength 6 against toughness 8.
I think it's 8, yeah. I mean, either way, it'll be a.
Well, that's a wound.
Yeah. So just no AP.
Nope.
So just 2 up.
Yep.
So that wasn't a brilliant turn. However, I did get 2 objectives here. So it's 2 victory points for defending objective 1 and 1 victory point for securing objective 1.
Yep.
And I'm also going to discard assassinate. So we'll have a clean sweep next turn.
So next 2 cards, I've got secure objective 4, which is over there. So not this turn, but maybe next. And big game hunter. I have to kill at least 1 unit with 10 or more wounds. So Rhino or Land Raider. Okay, so in my movement phase, the Death Riders have moved across. That Chimera has retreated, with the Grenadiers getting out first and the leader there. This Hellhound has pushed forward to get behind enemy lines. This guy's staying in combat, and this tank trundled over a little bit, and that's about it. So we'll move on to shooting. So this guy's going to shoot everything at the Dark Apostle. So we'll start with the multi-mel. Doesn't hit. And then D6 shots from the chem cannon for 4. Wounds him on a 2. 3 wounds at -3.
Okay, so he's got 4+ in gun. Which is useless.
3 damage.
That's,
So it's 1 damage each.
he's got 1 left.
Okay. So this guy is firstly going to bring it down on them, and then he's going to shoot the Dark Apostle with his last pistol. So he hits on a 3. Hits. Wounds on a 5. Wounds. No
Ooh.
rend.
3 up. Oh!
Yay! These guys into the Berserkers here, so all the hotshot weapons first, hitting on 3s. That's a good hit. They are only strength 3s, so they're going to need 5s to wound, but we are re-rolling 1s. 2 1s. 2 5s.
Okay.
So that is 5 at -2.
Wow. So I'll put them to 5s.
Ooh, 4 dead.
No, let's take them to this side.
Yep. And then we have 2 flamers. Do 8 hits. Wounding on 4s. For 6 saves, no AP.
Each 1.
Yep.
I just remembered.
So Death Riders shooting their las pistols at them, hitting on 4s. Pretty good. 5s to wound, 2 wounds. Berserkers.
Just regular saves?
Yep.
Oh, another 1 bites of us. Then I.
This guy's going to shoot them as well. So it's heavy bolts. He hits on 6 as well. 3 hits. You're only toughness 4, aren't you?
Yep.
So 3s to wound at -1.
4s. Another 1.
More. And D6 shots from the cannon. 4. Hit on 6s. 1 hit. Strength 6. 1 more at -2, I believe. Let's check.
Okay, I'll roll it while you check.
Yep, -2.
That's a fail anyway.
This squad here is going to shoot the Berserkers. 9 las guns, hitting on 4s. Wow, look at them.
There's a lot of 6s.
And 5s for 3. 3 more saves, Craig?
Just regular?
Yep.
Another one.
And
We're just going
lastly,
to champion on his own.
the plasma gun.
Overcharger.
No. Hits on a 4, hits. Strength 7. So freeze. Wounds, -3, so 6 up save on him.
Oh, yes!
Oh, that's a 6.
Nice.
Ready to be champ.
This squad here is going to shoot him. So there's 5 las guns, 2 hit, 5s to wound, no wounds, and the plasma gun hits, wounds on a 3, wounds, -3 again.
Oh!
Another one.
Oh, even I just wanted to die.
Corn's favourite son.
Commissar's going to shoot his bolt pistol at him, so he hits on a 3, hits, wounds on a 4, doesn't wound. So this guy's going to give both these units reroll 1s to wound again, and then we're going to do the heavy mortars into that rhino over there. So 2d6 shots for 7 shots. Hitting on 4s. That was good. Strength 6, toughness 7.
Yep.
Yep.
Attention.
5s, reroll 1s. Nope, nothing. Okay, so the quad launchers at the rhino, 46 shots each. So
Not as many this time.
no, not as many. Okay, so 4s to hit. Not bad hit. 5s to wound because it's only strength 5. Oh,
Wow.
So that is 6 saves at no rend.
So it's on 3 up. Oh, it's from here.
Ooh,
It takes 3.
cool.
So just the 1 damage, yeah?
Yes. There you go. So the grenadiers are going to charge into this chat.
Overwatch.
Overcharge. Need 6 inches.
Oh, I
Yes.
should have. I'd love for him to actually just died.
And the Death Riders are going to charge the Rhino.
Well, I get to Overwatch for that as well.
Yep.
Is that half range?
Yep.
So that's 4 shots, isn't it?
I think you've been forgetting the Rhino's gun all this time, actually.
No,
Really
he's advanced twice.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Ooh.
Well, the old Bitzbox logo there. Toughness 4?
Yep.
So nothing.
Need 7. Yeah.
Why not?
He's going to charge Berserker. Yeah.
Gonna take it all on.
Commissar first with his power sword. 3 hits. So 2 of them hit. He is strength 3, so 5s. Nope. And then the horse hits. Strength 4. 1 wound from the horse.
Don't die to a horse. Oh,
Yes!
He can survive all them shots, and then a horse kicks him.
Okay, so the Death Riders now hitting on 3s. 2 attacks each. With their spears this time. Good amount of hits. We're now strength 5, so we'll be wounding you on 5s. Ooh,
Wow.
Right.
Got some good wounds on this rhino.
2, 4, 6, 7 at -2.
Oh, so 5 ups. That's not bad.
That's D3 damage each.
Oh, that is bad. That's 5.
So 5 D3 is 9, 10, 11.
And he's
Does
gone
it
then. Does he explode?
He does.
So his explosion is just D3 more wounds.
Within
6.
inches. So that'll be both heavy guns.
Yeah, but it won't be him.
Yep.
So D3 on the horses for 1, and D3 on these blokes for 1.
Yep. So 1 and then. Okay, so normal coming now. Obviously shooting this guy first. D3 attacks. For 3 again. Hits on a 6. Nope. You get your 6 attack.
Yeah, go on, Land Raider. Hitting on 6s.
Ooh.
And I remember this turn that I'm not sure if the Land Raider has Death with Cross Emperor. No, but I must remember as the chicken goes off, that in future ones, that 6 will generate extra attack for certain units. What's your toughness?
7.
So strength 8.
Yep. 3 up save. We're good. Okay, so I'm going to score behind enemy lines and Big Game Hunter, and I'm going to discard this one.
Okay, so Krieg are currently ahead with 4 victory points to 3, and it's looking very bleak now for Khorne. But we'll persevere. We'll get 3 cards. Secure objective 3. It's actually that middle one there. That's a possibility.
That's doable.
Big Game Hunter.
Doable.
And Psychological Warfare. That's hard against these. Krieg actually ignore morale checks from shooting, just in case anyone's wondered. Okay, so these Khorne Berserkers and Khan of Atreya have jumped out of the Land Raider, and the Chaos Lord's moved up over here. That's literally it. It's looking so bleak. Look at all this stuff. Oh, but we're gonna try and kill something. Hooray! So this squad are going to shoot their plasmas into there, and they'll shoot their bolt pistols into this guy. So they have 3 plasmas.
They can't because this thing's closer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But they could shoot the other.
Oh. Alright, we'll just fire them all into that.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep getting that character rule. That's just nuts, isn't it? Mm-hmm. This is right there. Yeah. So 3 plasmas into that. Not overcharge or nothing. We're missing. Do we reroll one? Nah.
Toughness 8.
Toughness 8. Okay, so we need 5. So nope.
Mm-hmm. So that's why you should have overcharged.
Yep.
Khan's gonna shoot.
No,
Can't shoot that one
this
because in
but you
combat.
can shoot that one.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yes, what I meant. Can shoot that one. And he hits because he hits on a 2. And is it toughness 8?
Toughness 7.
So it wounds.
Yep. -3. So 6 up save. Nope.
1 damage.
Yep.
So yeah, these guys still have their bolt pistols actually to shoot into there. So hit with 2. That would be 6s. Nope. And he'll shoot his plasma into that one. We're not having much luck with plasma, but I'm not risking the overcharge.
Yep. Forced to wound.
No.
Okay.
So Khan's charged into there. There's no overwatch and couldn't fail the charge, so he's just gone in. These guys, we'll just try and kill this.
Just him?
This dude, yeah.
Because you could multi-charge
The tank.
as well.
Yeah, I'll give some overwatch there, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Only the heavy bore and auto cannon.
It's not too bad. Okay, yeah, we'll do that then, because I think I'll lose one now to that, but it might be worth doing.
Okay, so the little hero's las pistol hits.
He's gonna kill someone.
Wounds.
He's gonna kill someone. Or not.
Shame.
That would have been funny.
Auto cannon and heavy bowler. 1 hit with the heavy bowler, 1 wound with the heavy bowler, -1. Yep.
Charge distance, get in anyway, but.
Yep.
Okay.
6 inches.
Oh, I could re-roll that anyway because of the thingy, but we weren't really going to fail. And we'll do a charge over here, so...
Yep, so multi-melter hits.
Oh.
I need to check the stats now, that's the first time. So strength 8 to toughness 5. Wounds, that's -4 to your save.
Okay, he's got 4 up in one.
Okay. And D6 hits with the chem cannon. 4. Always wounds on 2. 4 wounds at -3.
Okay, again 4 up in one. Oh,
So 1 wound apiece.
wow. But you've still got a couple left.
There you go.
And you've got to make this charge yet.
That one on the red. No.
Oh yeah, we're doing it the other way, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so used to counting,
What they've got left.
yeah, but obviously
We've been done.
it just seems easier doing it the other way now. He's 7 though. Oh, lucky 7. Not going to do much, but you might as well jump in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll start here with the Lord. He has 4 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
He has a power axe. So that would put his strength up to 7. He hits on 2s and he rerolls 1s. Oh, I'll reroll that properly. Let's snip that in my hand. So what's the toughness of that?
7.
So it's 4s.
-2.
Minus, yeah, minus.
5s. Save 1. That's 1 damage each.
Yeah. So he also has 3 attacks, sorry, from the Bladed Horn.
Yep.
And it's +2 strength because he charged.
Yep.
So
hits
that's
on his normal weapons.
Yep.
It's a reroll 1.
Rerolls 1s. Again 4s. And that is -1
For it. Save 1.
and just 1 damage. So, Kind of Betrayer. His Warlord trait, I gave him +1 attack on the charge as well, so he got 7 attacks, hitting on 2 pluses. Luckily, there's no one within 1 inch to be shot down by his axe. Nice 1s there. He needs 5s to wound, so 2 at -4 with Gorechild,
So no save.
and it's D3 D3 damage each. So it's 2.
He's got 3 wounds left. You do get to a fight again.
Yep. Do I do it? Should I do it now or?
You can do it now because
This is not
I
gonna make
can't have anyone go.
Yeah, that's not gonna make any difference, is it? So, well, it's a bit better hits.
5 to wound still.
So 3.
That's gonna be enough even if you roll
Yeah.
1 damage. See if he explodes. Nope. You do get to consolidate towards the nearest enemy, which will be him.
Yep.
If you want.
Yeah, I'll just.
And so can the tank actually. You can do like that.
Okay. So we'll start with these 4 berserkers with their chain axes against this dude.
Yep, the field officer.
Yep. So 3 plus. Yep. Is he toughness 3?
Yep.
So 2 pluses. So 4 wounds.
Any round?
And -1.
Okay, so it's going to be 5 up in one. But
That's
that's
just
just
one.
enough to kill him.
Oh, so he's only got the 3 wounds then.
He does.
So we'll do the 6 attacks with the chain axes against this first. Rolling so many 1s, as always. I must keep remembering that 6s generate an extra attack,
Yes, they do.
which is again a 1. I've been forgetting that. I'm sure someone's already commented by now about that.
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7, so we are 6s, so
No,
2
no.
5. No, strength 6. I mean,
Oh, right.
yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
We're strength 6, not 6s to win.
-1.
-1.
4 up. Save 1. 1 more wound.
And half this.
-1 to hit with it.
Yeah, that's -3 d3. So, Paraphis hits on 4s,
Generates an additional attack.
generates an additional attack. Thanks, Jab.
You're welcome.
These additional attacks haven't been doing anything, so me forgetting them was not really an issue. 3 pluses, no.
1 minus
-3, I think it was. Yep.
6 up. Nope.
And d3. Oh, for 1, obviously.
It's got 3 wounds left. But
Okay.
you do get to fight again.
We do get to fight again, which means we can pile
Yeah,
it.
which means all of these guys get to add their attacks to that.
Yep.
No. Do you want to do the Paraphis first?
Yeah, I
You
think
might-
that's
You
a-
might kill it.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout. Not like that, it's not. Ones. Bitzbox dice. We're giving some away to our Patreon, so probably we'll send them back. It does.
6 up. Nope. D3. 2. 1 left.
Come on, chain axes. We need 4 more dice.
There you go.
3 pluses to hit.
That's better.
6s generate extra attacks.
Yep.
But they don't then generate extra ones.
That was a nice roll.
That was a good roll. This is where I'll probably fail. I need 5s, don't I? So not bad.
Nice.
Not bad at all.
Very nice, actually.
Hopefully be enough to kill it. It's -1.
Yeah! Does
Or
it
blow up and
explode?
kill us.
No.
Almost.
So now you get to consolidate 3.
We have to consolidate to these guys. Right.
I know what they're doing this time.
Getting shot at.
It's my turn.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah.
So we do get Big Game Hunter. We're not quite close enough to get Secure Objective 3, and I'm going to get rid of Psychological Warfare. I'll put that bloody back on there, and that needs to go on there. I'll be drawing that again. So that levels the scores, but it's now Wayne's turn, and well, we've seen what his shooting phase does. So wish me luck.
Yeah. Okay, so my 3 objectives this turn are hold the line, at least 3 units within my deployment zone, while my artillery camp is doing that for me.
Goody.
Domination, if I control every objective marker.
Not likely.
Doable.
Some of them are quite far
Yeah,
away.
I can go to 4. And defend objective 3, which is the one.
That's the one in the middle, yeah.
So I can't do that because I'll take 2 turns anyway. But alright, so the Death Corps have moved up. So
My 4 Berserkers.
Death Riders have moved up. Grenadiers have lined up. And so these 2 squads and that far one to try and deal with the Berserkers and put some wounds on that Land Raider.
Yep.
So we'll start with these guys into the Berserkers. So 2d6 from the Flamers first for 4. Wounding on 4s.
Ooh.
Nothing. And then all the las guns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 leader. So 3s to hit with these guys. Too bad. They need 5s to wound. So 1, 2, 3 wounds. -2.
-2, so 5 ups. Oh, and that one's gone AWOL. So 2.
2 more do.
Mhm.
So this squad is going to fire into him. They're in rapid fire range. So las guns. 4s. It's not great. They do need 6s to wound you though. That's 2 wounds, no rend.
So 2+, and away from rolling 1s. But not yet.
The plasma gun is going to overcharge.
The Land Raider's just going to survive and everything else is just going
Doesn't
to die.
hit, doesn't die. This squad's going to shoot him as well, so the las guns. Sixers. 2 more saves.
Come on, Land Raider.
Yep. And the plasma gun's going to overcharge.
What?
Yes. Yay!
That's why I didn't do it. Well, in hindsight, I probably should have tried it on the Berserkers, but never mind. Okay.
Death Riders are going to shoot their las pistols into the Berserkers. So, only 3 hits. 5s to wound. 3 wounds.
Ooh.
No rend.
3 ups. Oh, 2 1s. Again, being whittled. So it's 4 no dead.
Get this guy into the Land Raider. So his heavy bolters, 6s, 1 hit, 5s to wound, wounds at -1.
3 up. Oh, it takes a wound.
1 wound.
It's slowly getting there.
And then d6 shots from the cannon. 2, hit on 6s, 1 hit, strength 6 at 5s, wounds at -2. I believe.
So, yeah.
Yep, -2.
So that's another one.
D3
Or
damage.
D3.
3 damage. 4 wounds now.
So it's got 12 left.
Alright. What to do next?
What's left?
We'll
Oh, there's
do
them
heavy-
guys, isn't there?
Yeah, so the commander will
You
give
don't
them
like
both
these
reroll
guys.
1s. We'll do the heavy mortars into it.
Okay.
2d6 shots for 8. 4s to hit. 2 hits.
Yeah, the 4s to hits are horrible.
5s to wound. Reroll 1s. Doesn't do nothing. And then the quad launches into it. So
It's amazing how good the quad launchers have done, and the heavy mortars have just done nothing. We'll be back after Wayne's counted up 102 dice or whatever it is. Okay, so that's 29 shots.
Yep, hit on 4s. Good amount of hits.
There's quite a few misses in the middle.
Not too bad. 6s, no, strength 5s.
No, we're
5s.
toughness 8, yeah.
So just 2. Oh, I do get to reroll 1.
You do.
For free.
Any rend?
Nope.
2 up.
Okay.
You
That's
survived that better than the cultists.
So, just over here,
Yep.
these guys are going to charge.
Okay, so I'll do me Overwatch.
Yep.
We're going to overcharge our plasmas because who cares, right?
Oh!
Hit with 2. Was that be 2 pluses to a wound? Right?
Yep.
Oh, still a 1 to wound.
So, no save.
Actually, I'm going to re-roll that one because I've still got command points left. So
Yeah.
it's a 4.
So you kill 2. So
Yay!
this
Won't
guy
make
is
any difference
wounded,
now, but...
and we'll take the fox. Okay.
And I do have a bolt pistol as well
You do?
for all the damage it will do.
Hits.
It does hit
Wound.
wounds. That wasn't a great roll.
4.
Ah,
And charge.
yeah. And he's now going to have some corn berserker kebabs on the go.
Grenadiers will charge. Yeah. Yeah, I've had way too much fun with my Krieg there.
What about this old chap?
No, he's good there.
Just watching over his men do carnage.
Yep, so Death Riders first. So Death Riders first, hand on freeze. Too bad. Strength 5s, freeze. Oh, just 3 saves. -2.
So that's 5s. I'll just roll them over here.
2, so that's 2 dead.
I'll take out him, and I'll take out this dude.
Yep.
So point the camera at them.
Okay. So then it'll be the Grenadiers.
Yep.
So there's 10 of them. The leader gets Fred.
Cool.
So they hit on freeze. That wasn't too bad. A lot of 1s. 5s to wound. Still scattering. 2. 2 saves.
Come on, we can survive. Oh, 1 can't.
So it's just the power.
Just the power fist left.
So we do have the horses.
Yeah.
And Craig's been kind.
Yeah,
and he
of
rolled.
course. If someone forgets something on this channel, we just let them do it. It's only fair. It's not going to be asses about
4s
it.
to wound. So 2.
However, that'll mean another corn
6.
berserker getting kicked in the face. So you know, with kindness comes cruelty. 3 ups, come on. Nah.
Oh my god.
That's like multiple stomped. He's been overrun and he has horseshoe imprints in his armour and yeah.
So this unit.
But Korn probably quite likes that.
No, this is.
They've done so well. And
We have over
the
here.
Hellhounds, 3 attacks. 6s. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm back to the Lord. If I can find him on his Juggernaut. He has 4 attacks himself. Hitting on 2s. So it hits. Actually, there's power
He
action.
roll 1s, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, there weren't.
6 generate additional attacks.
Oh, there's only 6s in there.
I don't know.
I didn't see. I forgot. Is this Parax? Parax is only +1 actually, isn't it?
Yes.
I think I might
Plus
accidentally.
1 minus 2.
I might accidentally done +2 last turn. No, I'm thinking that there's already a comment. So it's 5 to wound. So 1 minus 2.
5 up. No.
And then he has 3 attacks with the Juggernaut. We roll on them 1s. I'm hitting on 2s. Again, that'll be 5s. So 1. That's -1.
4 up. Nope.
And that's that, isn't it, that turn?
That is my turn.
So you scored hold the line.
Yep. And I'm gonna discard
Yeah.
domination.
So that puts the score up to 5.
5-4.
5 to Krieg and 4 to World Eaters as we go into turn 4. So I get to draw 2 more cards. You get advance. Score 1 victory point if no unit from your army is within your deployment zone at the end of your turn. I can do that. Priority orders received. So when this tactical objective is generated, immediately generate a bonus tactical objective that does not count towards the number of active tactical objectives you currently have in play. Your warlord is the only unit that can be used to achieve this bonus tactical objective. They must be the only unit used to control an objective marker, the unit that destroys the last enemy, etc., etc. If you achieve this, score both the number of victory points stated on the bonus tactical objective and 3 additional victory points. If this tactical objective is discarded, so too is the bonus. So, secure objective 6. It's a shame it wasn't free.
Yeah.
You got a long way to walk, Khan, if you want that one, so probably not going to happen. So at the end of the movement, Khan's moved up towards the Death Riders. Because we worked out different scenarios of what we could do to Khan to get him up the table, and they all end with him being counter-charged by Death Riders. So he's going to go on the offensive. Land Raider's going to secure objective 3 for us, and this guy will just stay here because he'll probably be counter-charged if he was to leave that. So, bit of a shame he's not doing too much today, but that's fine. We have shooting. So the Land Raider's just going to stick everything into these Death Riders because why not? So I'm still hitting on 3s. Winning on 2s. So 2 from the las cannons.
Yep, so d6 damage each. Yep, so that's 2 dead.
Then we have 6 from the heavy bolters. So 5 hits. And 3s to wound.
Yep.
So all wound. I think it's just -1 on them, isn't it?
Yeah, so 5 up. So that's 2 more dead.
We said there'd be like 2 left.
Yeah.
Khan's got a plasma pistol, which he'll not overcharge. I might just fire into these and just try and kill one.
Yep.
He hits on a 2.
Yep, see if she'll overcharge.
Yeah, I'm not risking it. If he just lost a wound, then yeah, that's fine, but...
No save on them.
Yeah. But to actually just die outright is just horrific. Without an armor save, it's just... Oh, no. So Khan's going to attempt to charge for Death Riders.
Yep. So Overwatch, 1 hit. Toughness 4.
I would assume so, yeah. Oh,
Well, that would be a wound.
that'd be a save.
Yep.
Let's look at this dirty dice kicking about. He only needs 4, but no, my luck, I'll probably fail it. Oh, only just.
Yes.
Oh. I saw that one, I was like, ah. So, well, technically he's in within an inch, but
Yeah, it's fine.
we'll pile in that. So, Khan's going to pile in. Okay. So, 7 attacks on the charge thanks to his Warlord trait. He hits on 2 pluses. Obviously, 1's discarded. Strength 6, so that'll be 3s.
Yep. Yay.
-4,
So no save.
so D3 damage on each of them.
Yes.
That's enough to kill them.
So So now you can consolidate freed. What's the nearest enemy? Yeah. Yep. And now you can be chosen to fight again.
Which he shall. So yeah, that's a beauty of some of the corn stuff. Being able to fight twice and consolidate into other combats. Need to not roll that many ones though. Luckily there's no other corn units nearby to hit. This will just be 2s. It's all 3s.
No saves.
And no saves on that.
4 dead.
Yep. And then we have the Lord over here.
Yep.
And now this Chaos Lord's going to attack. So 2 pluses to hit, reroll on the 1s. Oh, 6s generate extra attacks.
They do.
I can't remember if Khan had any, I just keep forgetting that rule. I do apologise for everyone shouting at me in the comments. 5s.
2.
That -2.
Save
Ooh.
1.
And then the, what do you call it, the Juggernaut. Oh, he rerolls 1s.
Yes.
And 5s again. So 1.
4.
That's just -1. So
7 now.
whittling that down, but just very slowly. So I now get secure objective 3 as the Land Raider's parked on it, and I also got advanced because nothing was in my deployment zone anyway. So they're both just 1 victory point, so that now puts Khorne up to 6 against Krieg's 5, however it's now their turn 4.
So my objectives this turn are secure objective 1.
I think that's this one right up my corner.
Yep. And secure objective 4.
Is that the one up the other corner?
It is, yes.
Phew! He's probably just going to wipe me off the board, let's face it. He's still got a couple of turns, so...
So morale check,
Yeah,
because they took him in the melee phase.
Yeah, we forgot about their morale check last turn.
So they're fine.
Okay.
So then they're going to retreat over to
Okay.
here.
Is that all the movement done, or is there still some to
Yep,
go?
that's all my movement.
Awesome, so...
So these guys have all moved around to take on Khan. These guys have moved
Fuck
out
Khan.
to keep pinging at the Land Raider, and obviously the artillery cannon stays.
They just sit there and destroy everything.
Yeah, so he's going to give them the reroll to wound again.
Yep.
And we'll do the heavy mortars on Khan first.
Okay, poor Khan.
So 5 shots, hit on 4s for 1.
Yeah, that hit on 4s really hurts them.
Strength 6. Remember?
It should be toughness 4.
So that's a wound at -1.
So 4 up. Nope.
D3 damage. 3 damage.
So Khan takes some damage. I know the wound dice around here somewhere.
Yep.
So he's only got a couple of wounds left.
Okay, so we'll do the wounded Lehman Russ. Will try and finish it off with his heavy bolters. 1 hit. 1 wound at -1.
Oh.
Yep.
So just 1 damage.
Yep. And D6 shots with the cannon. For 6.
Ooh.
Do you need 6s to hit though?
Well, there is
1.
one.
Freeze. And -2.
And he has a 4 up Invan. He fails that as well, so
D3.
yeah, he's
For
gone.
3. Yay!
Yeah, he
Warlord
has 5
kill.
wounds. Yes, that is a Warlord kill, and Khan's not getting that objective over there then. We'll discard that.
Actually, you can't until the
I
end of
can't
the
until the
turn.
end of my turn, yeah.
Just want to see how much that's worth, because some of them are worth D3. There's only 1 in this.
So that brings it level to 5/5.
No, it's 6/5.
Oh yeah, 6/5 close.
6.
Oh, 6/6. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I'm red.
Yeah, so it brings level to 6/6. I'm very close on victory points, but it's looking bleak now. I've got 2 models left.
So these guys are going to shoot the Land Raider. So Actually, we'll have all the lads go and shoot him.
Yeah.
And we'll do them all at the same time, yeah.
Okie doke.
Right, 5 dice, please.
So a bucket load of dice for Wayne.
So 4's to hit. And 6 is to wound it. 4 wounds on that Land Raider.
And there's no rend on that, is there?
Nah,
2 ups.
Yep. And then we have 2 plasma guns. They're both going to overheat. So this one first.
1s. Ooh.
6. Then the fire one.
Oh.
All hit.
See, Bitzbox dice aren't that bad.
4's to wound.
There's your 1s.
1 wound at -3. That's 2 damage. So it's taken 6 now.
Yeah, it's got 10 left.
We're getting there. Getting there.
So we've got the quad mortars or whatever we have back.
So we'll do the quad mortars input.
That's 8d6 shots between the 2 of them. Oh, there's some 6s.
Oh, that was good this time.
So that's how many shots they get. We'll be back after Wayne's counted.
So it's 34 shots. 10 on 4s.
It's quite a lot actually.
That was a really good hit again. These quad mortars are just amazing.
Yeah, really good.
They need 5s to wound.
It's a fair old few.
That was
1, yeah. There's another 5 over there. Ooh.
What is that? 10?
10. 10 wounds on Land Raider. How many AP?
No rend on the IAP, sorry.
So we'll probably fail a couple.
No.
Ooh. Not like me not to roll a 1 for that many dice. Yeah, Land Raider's resilient, but it was a big point sink of my army.
It is. So
Really big.
these guys are going to charge you.
And I get to Overwatch.
You do.
So las cannons. Ooh.
Ooh, what? So that's just 1 dude dead.
We also have heavy bolter.
Yep. For 1.
I'll do it on camera. Nope.
Okay. So they need 7.
Yeah.
I don't expect them to kill you, but I expect them to tie you up.
Yeah. I mean, that is one thing about this edition. It's sort of worth charging tanks just so they can't shoot.
Yeah. So them first. So I'll just say the leader gets an extra attack. He does. So they all hit on freeze because we're Krieg. A few misses. 6 to wound. Nothing. No wounds. So you get 6 attacks back.
Might not. No, well, it's probably 6s, won't it? So that can't
Yeah,
that can't get any worse.
You haven't gone down a notch yet, have you?
I think No, only 1 more wound to go down a notch as well.
That's a wound.
That's a wound.
5 up save. Save.
Ah.
Flak armor for the win.
Yeah, I mean, that would protect you against a massive tank which just ran you over, hit you and wounded you.
Yep.
But, you know.
And this chap, because we keep forgetting him. 6s. Ooh! Oh my god.
Nice.
He's angry.
You might kill him.
Strength 6, toughness 5.
I would assume so. It might not even be that. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yep. Freeze. Oh!
Wow.
Again! Twice in a row.
I'm taking these dice. Watch them all be 1s.
No rend, unfortunately.
3 up save.
Oh!
That's enough to kill him as well.
Yeah!
Why'd I use them dice?
Angry Hellhound.
Yeah, he only has 6 wounds, I'm afraid, with Chaos Lord on Juggernaut. It's a bit weird that the Juggernaut doesn't just give him like at least 1 extra wound.
There's times like that that make this game fun.
Yeah, that is fun. This one's good. Well, more fun for you, but it's still enjoyable.
So, I won't
Great price.
score anything, but I am 1 step towards controlling defending objective 3 now, because I have more units with 3. So I have 3 models to your 1.
Yeah. Who knows? I might get some cards for all do so. I can't do anything, can I?
Death of Glory.
There's nothing I could really do to get a point.
No, because you're only going to get 2 cards. I'm not sure I can kill your Land Raider, but I can just tie up like indefinitely.
Literally surround them.
Yeah.
So go
Let's see what I get. Let's see what I get. This is a turn of 5. I get Domination. I'm going to put on the table. And Secure Objective 5, which is this one over here. So yeah. My Land Raider can't move that far.
No, and he can only really retreat backwards because I've blocked him in.
Yeah. So,
Combat?
yeah, let's just carry on. There's no point calling it. Let's just see what happens.
Well, it is a tie.
It's a tie, but once you get that defend objective, that's 2 victory points, isn't it? And that'll be that. But you never know. That's just 6s. Hey, you got 3 6s. I guess it was 2 still wound, wasn't it? But still get a 1 in there.
Oh, no, you did kill 2.
Yeah, flak armor won't save you now, bitch. Yeah, I don't know. We were talking about it earlier about vehicles in combat. It just seems strange. Really strange.
Nothing. I lost 2. Leadership 7. This is the leader.
Yep. Cool.
So.
Yeah, because you didn't discard any cards.
Oh, I didn't, did I?
Did you want? Do you want to?
1, please. Which becomes defend objective 6.
Oh, okay.
Which is this.
Oh, so you actually get. Well, if we went to an additional turn, you could get that as well.
Well, yeah. Might do.
As it's the end of. Yeah. As at the end of my turn, I'm just going to discard the priority orders as well. So yeah, Wayne's just doing his accurate movement, as you can see. This is what happens off camera. No, we do measure it normally. It's the end of the game, Blue. That doesn't make any difference now.
No retreat.
So they retreat and they're leaving the Land Raider open, ready to cause
someone else's turn.
havoc. Yep. So that was Wayne's movement for turn 5. It's all getting very professional now.
So, shooting these chaps. All hit. 6s to wound. No wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blast guns. 4s. From these 2 squads, yeah.
Yep.
6s. Because 2 wounds.
Saved. Yeah.
And the plasma gun. Hits. I won't overcharge because I didn't say. Doesn't work then. I've got 2 flamers from here. 9 hits. 6s. 2 more saves.
No rend on, no AP on them. Oh, there's one.
More. It's down.
So now it's down to its thingy.
Multi-meller. Hits. Yes, because it hits on 5s now. Strength 8, I'm pretty sure. I'll just double check. Yep. 4s. Wounds, that's -4.
Ooh. 6. No.
D6 damage, but I roll 2 and pick the highest.
Yep. 5.
5. So it's on 12 damage now.
Yep. So it's 4 left.
Where's the 2?
And you still got your quad stuff, haven't you?
I do.
So you could kill it.
So, cannon, 6 shots. Doesn't need 6s to wound you though. Nothing. Heavy mortars. Ooh.
That's better.
They might do something this time.
Yeah, they've been disappointed, but the quad ones has been immense.
So,
Well, I know last time they didn't do no damage on that, but the amount of shots they get is ridiculous.
4s. They hit!
Now we're going to see what the heavy mortars do. We've been slacking them off all game. and then you just win it.
5 to wound. Oh, 3 wounds and -1.
So 3 ups. So it takes 1.
So D3 damage. 2.
So he's got 2 wounds left. He's smouldering.
Quad launchers.
Again, a bucket load of dice. We shall be back.
So that is 30 hits. Hit on 4s. 30 shots. Sorry.
Yeah.
We know what we mean. Not so good that time. 5 to wound you. So just for 3, because I forgot to do my orders, but never mind.
2 ups.
1.
Oh, so he's down to 1 wound. He's not going to do a great deal in my table.
He's going to bolt pistol you. Hits.
This is it.
6s? No.
Oh.
The wounded Lehman Russ.
Oh yeah, we still have him. He could do it.
Heavy bolters. 1 hit. 1 wound. -5. 1. Sorry. -5. Super heavy bolt.
Oh no! It did it. A couple of turns ago, Wayne suggested I should shoot it, and I was like, nah. It's not been doing much. I'll just leave it. It's fine. It's not going to hurt me, and it's won the game. I think the game was already lost, but yeah, it did something. Well done. Well done. Yeah, really good. Really good.
Game.
Wayne wins by default anyway, but he'd scored 2 victory points for that as well. So
That would have been 8.
8-6. So 8-6 on points, but I'm gone anyway. I'm tabled.
We were quite close, like in points for like all the game.
That was.
Yeah.
Really close.
In terms of victory points, very close. Just didn't quite have the range, and these guys here just hiding behind there, just adding all that extra aerial support is nasty. Land Raider's survivable, but I'm not sure whether it's worth its points still. I could just take some extra units in Rhinos and have extra numbers. I think I need more numbers, definitely. Cultist died way too easily. The Dark Apostle was there to stop them running away, but they all just got wiped out, so he was a bit pointless. The Lord got stuck on the objective and then got stuck against that tank. He'd have certainly done alright against some infantry groups and maybe even some of the Death Riders. He could have held his own against them, but yeah. Could have done with just a small squad of cultists just to hold an objective, I suppose. Bit too aggressive with the other ones, but never mind. Still good fun. Yeah, I like the corn stuff in combat. I think they all did pretty decent. They're still a bit weak to shooting, but being able to attack twice in combat is very nice with berserkers. And I still don't know if I like chain swords or chain axes better. It's hard to say.
I think they both have a place.
Yeah.
Chain axes against heavy infantry, where chain swords against light stuff.
Yeah, but even against the light stuff, the chain axes are wounded on 2 pluses rather than 3, so that sort of has its place as well.
One less attack each.
But it is 1 less attack, yeah. Maybe having a pacifist champion in each one probably come in handy as well, because he didn't do too bad. But yeah, the Decimator, a bit squishy. He was 180 points. With the 2 Butcher Cannons, they're not bad. Still cheaper than a Forge Fiend, but just not a survivable. But I think his output's slightly better.
Yeah, I think he's good.
Yeah, I quite like him. Love the model as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Looking all pretty. I know he doesn't fit our colour scheme, but
Khan was good as well.
yeah, Khan was very good. I love Khan. Everyone loves Khan. So yeah, really enjoyable game. Starting to get used to the edition a bit more now. I know one mistake I definitely did was not attacking first with that Decimator against the Death Riders. I should have done that. I completely forgot about the command ability with the command points that Wayne could have got them attacks in. So yeah, a bit more savvy on that. We're still learning the edition. It's still new. This is only my 3rd game, I think. So yeah, really enjoyable. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, of course, you can give the video a thumbs up. There's definitely been some rules we've missed. I have mentioned them. Some of the ones that we've been aware of. But again, feel free to leave any mistakes in the comments. However, if someone has already beaten you to it, no point repeating it, just give their comment a thumbs up. So you can also subscribe to our Patreon. We are having a giveaway this month, so anyone who's registered on our Patreon this month will go into a prize draw for some of the new Primaris captains and the Reavers when they come out as well. And anyone on our $20 pledge is also going to get a nice goodie bag of gaming aids. I will put up a post about that as well. And you can check out these videos on the screen as well. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. We're exhausted. I'll see you in the next video.